Now, I don't enjoy saying this. I consider myself a personal friend of John Boehner, and John Boehner personally has been very helpful to me over the years, so it pains me to say this. But the fact is, the dismissive attitude that was shown last night toward New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut typifies, I believe, a strain in the Republican Party. And I know this is not the place to discuss politics, but that politics seeps over into a governmental decision that was made. I can't imagine that type of indifference, that type of disregard, that cavalier attitude being shown to any other part of the country. When people were talking about real life and death situations here, just to have the Speaker walk off and not even tell us, he tells an aide, the majority leader, who tells us, then we tell the majority leader, that the item that means life and death was taken off the calendar and is gone for the session. Now they say it's going to be brought back up in January. Well, the fact is, let's be real. We're not in session next week. The following week we're in session for 2 days. The following week is the inauguration. We're in session for 2 days. Then we have the State of the Union. Committees haven't even organized yet. And does anyone believe if they wouldn't vote us the $60.4 billion last night, that the Appropriations Committee is suddenly going to get religion and is going to vote the full amount when we know what their attitude is, that somehow money going to New York and New Jersey and Connecticut is corrupt money, when money going to their states is so honorable? And I would just say that these people have no problem finding New York when it comes to raising money. It's only when it comes to allocating money that they can't find the ability to do it. So I'm standing here on the House floor tonight saying we have a moral obligation as Republicans, as Democrats, as Americans. And I spoke to Governor Christie, I spoke to Governor Cuomo, we've been in constant contact with Mayor Bloomberg. We cannot believe that this cruel knife in the back was delivered to our region. I have to go home this weekend and next week and the week after and see the hundreds, the thousands of people who are out of their homes, who don't have shelter, who don't have food, and they're living with relatives, friends, living in trailers. This is not the United States of America. This should not be the Republican Party. This should not be the Republican leadership. And I'm asking the Speaker, tell Hal Rogers, tell these people who somehow become very sanctimonious when it comes to dealing with New York and New Jersey, that they have an obligation to do what they have to do, and that's to provide the aid and relief that we need. If there's one penny that they have a problem with, let us know. But don't walk out in the dark of the night and ignore us. I yield back my time.
The gentleman yields back. The chair recognizes the gentleman from New Jersey.